Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going for another achievement run. We are playing in Iron Man mode. We are going for the Frozen Assets achievement. We're starting as Novgorod. We need to control 90% of the trade power in the White Sea trade node while it is the highest valued trade node in the world. We can form Russia to get this achievement, so we will most likely be forming Russia. Even though their ideas aren't as trade focused, their conquesting will be a huge help. We can also go for a couple other random achievements while we're at it. I do already have Relentless Push East in the achievement for forming Russia. I may do that anyway as a way of getting our achievement. We could also go for redecorating, potentially. So we do have some options. But first things first, let's go ahead and set our rivals. And this is a very, very rough start. So Denmark, Lithuania, and Tver? Sure, in Tver. We're just going to go ahead and do a lot of our normal estate stuff. We will go with... We could get a subjugation CB on Tver. That would be pretty helpful. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see some land. We are going to give out the +1 mana point privileges. We need to get ahead of Russia as quickly as possible in every aspect. If we wait 1 month, we could get ourselves some stability. So I think we are going to do that. So we won't give out the counselors just yet, but we will give out supremacy over the crown, religious diplomats, patrons in the arts, and we'll go indebted to the burghers as well, get ourselves a little bit of cash in the coffers. We'll go ahead and move our army up here. How is our leader? He is a 342. He's 60. He's going to die anyway. We have elections every 4 years, so that'll be okay. Let's go ahead and just make him a roller, or a military commander. We'll go ahead and send our trade ships out to protect trade, come home at war. Our other fleet, we're just going to go ahead and mothball it for now. I don't want to get rid of those heavy ships because they will be useful eventually, but right now they are not. Now then, alliance options. Moldavia, Theodoro, no one really major. Don't think we want to ally Scotland. We can go ahead and ally Moldavia, at least for now. I do want to start improving relations with the Poles. Hopefully they will get the Jagiellon, we can ally them, and then we'll have a very strong ally to help us beat on Muscovy. So that's definitely part of the plan. In our capital state, we'll go ahead and throw on the Protect Trade Edict. And we'll go ahead and consecrate a Metropolitan as well. In our capital. Are there any other ones we can do? I don't think so. Probably just Novgorod. Let's see here. So our mission tree is very simple. Reconquer these territories from the Muscovites. It's going to be difficult because of all their vassals. Get ourselves a marketplace and a dockyard and Neva and have a full naval force limit. Up here, get ourselves a marketplace or a dock, and we'll get a lot of boost there. And then here, stability of 2, state metropolitan in Novgorod, a church and basilica, and one of these icons. That'll get us some patriarch authority. Stability cost modifier, monthly war exhaustion. That'll be useful as well. But nothing absolutely crazy. We'll do what we can with what we have. Let's go ahead and get time moving a little bit. Do we want a merc company? We've got the force limit for it. The free company is quite large, though. I think we could handle it income-wise. The independent Cossack host would fit. They're very expensive, though, but they do have the 2 siege. quite expensive, though. We'll just roll with the free company. I'll recruit him back here. Get time moving a little bit more. I probably should have done this before, but let's go ahead and see if we could... Well, first off, we could support the independence of Sweden. I don't think we want to do that, though. I think I will go ahead and ally up with Ryazan as well. And even... Oh, ODF won't now because they are rival to Ryazan. That's fine. Yeah, Theodoro, Gotland we could ally. Once we get trade power down, then we could get them in a trade league, but... Sure, we'll go ahead and do Gotland as well. Just get ourselves some allies to help us out in the early game. Alright, we're going to go ahead then and attack Tver with a subjugation CB. Oh, I did want to boost my stability. And then we will dish out the advisory council privileges. And that way now we can recruit some cheap advisors. Let's take a look at what our options are. And we're making no money at the moment, so... Right now I'm just going to roll with morale of armies. And, you know, I'll roll with this one as well. Should I go for prestige also? It's going to be really expensive. Sure, whatever, we'll do it. Okay. So Tver has no allies. Subjugation CB war. We'll attack them. Clap their army. We'll go ahead and get on these rebels as well, just so they don't cause us any issues. Split our army over to here. Now, if the Muscovites attack them, that is going to be frustrating, because that would draw them into a war with us before we have anything. Okay, we siege them down fast enough. We'll go ahead and make them a vassal. We will take all of their money. That'll get us some power projection as well, which is very useful for us. We now have a subject. They do have high liberty desire. We can get that taken care of shortly. Our Diplo rep goes up. Poland is allied to Lithuania, but hopefully we can get that taken care of. In the meantime, now that we're a little bigger and we have some Diplo reputation, is there anyone else we could ally? Or is there anyone we could vassalize is actually a more important question. No, we're still too small to vassalize anybody. I could at least go for like Circassia and Wallachia temporarily. We'll go ahead and ally Circassia. Poland is the boy we really want, though. So for the time being, we're going to reduce our army maintenance a little bit. And just let our income do what it can do. The Muscovites are getting claims on us. I guess we'll go ahead and improve relations with our other diplomat with our subject. We are just waiting for the Polish interregnum to end. Okay, they did take the Jagellian. Go ahead and rival Muscovy and the Livonians. I would really like to have had a trade efficient or a Diplo rep advisor as well. That would definitely help us out. These guys would join our trade league if we had a guy collecting down here. Let's actually move the White Sea guy. He's only getting 60 ducats down to the Baltic Sea. And we should have probably even did this earlier, but we can go to established communities here. That should help us boost our relations a little bit faster there. I will most definitely take the money right there. The money will be a big help. What if I move these guys to protecting trade in the Baltic Sea? That gets me 1%. Alright. So we'll stop improving with Tver temporarily. Let's bring these boys into our trade league. Okay, they're attacking Wallachia. Once their war with them is over, maybe we'll recruit another merc company and just really push in on trying to get them. Oh, we already capped out our relations too. It's going to be really hard to get Poland. I feel like to get Poland easily, you need to not have the rivalry issue right off the bat. You need to be able to get them before they get Lithuania. Still neutral towards me. Odoyev would be the only other country we could bring into a trade league, but they don't like us at all. They even allied Muscovy. I'm just trying to save myself some money short on the short term. Tver's loyal now, so that's going to be helpful. Poland will ally me. Poland will ally me. Yes. Thank you, Poland. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, that is absolutely huge. That is absolutely huge. I really could dissolve my alliance with these boys now that they're in my trade league. I'll still have their protection defensively, and I'm not going to use them offensively, so let's go ahead and dissolve that alliance. Hopefully they don't leave my trade league. We'll improve relations with them to kind of prevent that from happening. Probably should have done that first. Oh yeah, we have factions. Aristocrats are leading. They give us less trade power, but more morale of armies and sailors. More trade power, naval maintenance is cheaper, or national manpower reduced, but construction and goods produced. I mean, we're definitely good with having the aristocrats in charge for the time being. A half-price commandant wouldn't be a bad thing. We'll go ahead and switch to the half-price commandant. We can turn up our army maintenance a little bit, just to make it so it's quicker to jump back into having our armies fully prepped up for a war. I'm going to spend the ducats simply because I don't want to lose the stability that I made sure I had. Stability is good. It gets you prosperity. It also has nice bonuses. Extra goods produced, trade power, extra trade power, foreign spy detection, unrest reduction, national tax modifier, missionary strength, yearly corruption reduction, institution spread, and aristocrats influence. It's just all very useful for us, so we don't want to get rid of that. We do have an election. We'll take the 25 Diplo points. So our guy is very old. He is 64 now. He's not going to live much longer. I currently have him as a general. But none of these guys are going to be particularly useful. They're all going to be 4-1s, all very cheap. I could at least keep this boy momentarily, and that will net us a little bit more in the meantime. I have no issue with the guilds being in charge while we're at peace, so we won't worry about that. We will need to remember to upgrade that when we go to war. We don't want the statutory rights. That is no good. I would like if we could get another vassal and get ourselves strong duchies, but I think that's a pipe dream. Yeah, we're collecting just enough more in the Baltic Sea that I think it's well worth having a trader there instead of the White Sea for now. We will eventually need to work on getting the White Sea up and running, but not in the early game. Okay, Gotland is at this point not going to leave our trade league, so let's pull these boys back. Let's start currying favors with the Polish. Oh, they did march Moldavia too, so that's going to be useful for us. And once we can bring Poland into this war, attitude with enemies, you guys are friends? They at least don't hate each other. Definitely want that going. Now, where did we need to build marketplaces? We need... This is both in Neva, so we're not going to be able to do that. But up here, if we build a marketplace, we will get ourselves quite a few bonuses in the area. So let's do that. We're going to want to summon a diet and take whatever agenda best suits us. I think building a marketplace in Novgorod would also not be a bad choice. We'll go ahead and seize land. We will also spend some money building a marketplace in Novgorod. That'll just boost our income even more. The Renaissance has spawned, so we are going to want to dev the Renaissance. It will take quite a while to get up to us. We can start working on that shortly. Poland will protect us in the short term. We'll go ahead and go for temples and the Pike Square Infantry. Once Sweden gets some more independent support, we're definitely going to support their independence. I want to get Sweden independent, and then I would like to turn on them and release a Finland from their provinces. Finland is a very strong country to have as a subject. We'll just go ahead and take the 30 Diplo points. We can enact our first government reform, so we can go with authoritarianism. That would be -1 national unrest, +5 max absolutism. Not very useful. Political dynasties, I think, would be very useful. Republicanism, the extra-republican tradition would be good, but I think we can do better than that. Meritocratic rule, I think, is pretty worthless. National manpower would be okay, but I don't think we need it, and we don't need a missionary right now. Yeah, we'll go with political dynasties. That'll give us a chance at better rollers. When our roller dies, it'll give us the +1 random candidate bonus, which is very useful. Brilliant government, 16 ducats or 10 prestige. I'll go with the prestige, actually. I think that'll be more useful than the ducats. Okay, we can go ahead and take this first mission, which will net us some base tax production and whatnot up here, as well as local dev cost and a local trade power. I'm also going to go ahead and boost this up. I probably should have done that before I built the building, but we'll be fine. Sweden, Norway, and Perm. For that, we need to get our stability up to 2. And was that enough of a boost to Consecrated Metropolitan here? No, it was not. We only have 20 development up there. We'll need to get that boosted up when we can. We'll call our diplomat from Tver. We could also support the independence of Imereti. I don't think we want to do that. Still not close enough to vassalize anybody. Let's go ahead and improve relations with Odiev, though. We could probably get them in a trade league at this point. And then we'll just go ahead and boost up our relations with them even more. At this point, we can afford our army, so let's pay for them. Production efficiency, domestic trade power will get us even more money. So we are in a very strong spot to start. Very strong. We are going to want to keep an eye on the Muscovites. See, Poland still has that annoying attitude to enemies modifier. I guess they don't want any of their provinces yet. I mean, they have a vital interest in one of their provinces, so that's pretty frustrating. Alright, is there anyone else we can bring into our trade league? Theodoro, but we don't have trade power down here, do we? No, so we can't even bring them in. Okay, our ruler died. Our random, or his relative is even worse than these candidates, so we'll take one of these guys. Honestly, I think I would like to do some Diplo deving, so we're going to go with Visevod Kashin, and he also won't be enough to put the traders in power, so that's actually great for us. I guess we'll take the Republican tradition hit. Oh, he got aggressive expansion impact. That's very useful. Permanent claim on Riga. So we're going to have to build a claim on the Livonians. I'll go ahead and do that. Like, I don't have an issue with it. We can bring this army down here into Novgorod again, since they are now pretty much ready. I'm going to wait until I have prosperity. Hopefully it won't take too long, but that's when we'll get the Renaissance in. The aristocrats have taken over. I'm actually going to spend the administrative power to get the guilds back in charge for now. We'll go ahead and build ourselves a church in Novgorod. Where else did we need a church at? We needed a church somewhere for this mission. In Novgorod, okay. And then we need an icon commission, and we need another stability, so let's boost our stability again. It's going to be a little costly with all of those privileges, but the nice thing about being a republic is you don't really have to worry about them. So if I were to declare war on these guys, their allies would join in, but I could call in the Polish. And if I just put interest in these, let's take a look and just see where the Polish interest lies. So they want the Teutons lands. These guys want these lands, so say I want Riga as well. I'll just let them conquer whatever they can. I'm not going to give them anything, obviously, but I think between the Polish, the Lithuanians, the Moldavians, the Mazovians, and ourselves, we can easily handle this war. Riga would bring in all those boys. We don't want to do that. The Teutons would bring in those boys. We don't want to do that. So let's just call in the Polish. Stake our claim on that. Let's go ahead and get you boys a general. And, you know, we'll even get a general for these boys as well. Oh. Didn't lose any ships, though. Good. Let's go ahead and unmothball our navy. We might want to use them. Oh, I wasn't thinking. I declared that literally right before I could have seized land. Oh, never mind. 11:29, yeah, right before I could have seized land. Oh, well. It is what it is. I got a little impatient. Oh, that's perfect. That Patriarch Authority is going to get us quite far. Go ahead and do one of these. Nevo with Marketplace. Sure, we'll do that. And then what else did I need to complete this mission? I just need an icon. State Metropolitan Novgorod. I need to finish building this church. And then I just need to enact one of the icons. So we will go to building a spy network here. As soon as my fleet is good, we might attack. We are losing innovativeness at this point. We do have the minus 10 dev from here. It's going to take us a bit too long for my liking, I think, to get the prosperity. 35% chance. Yeah, it's going to take a little while. But you know what we could do? We could give out the icon of Christ Pantocrator. More dev cost reduction. That'll let us take this right here. Which is great. We're going to have 10 basilicas for this. That's going to be a while from now, but that's no problem at all. We'll go ahead and throw the Encourage Development Edict on Novgorod. So deving is now way cheaper. And yeah, we will do one click here, exploit some dev. That'll net us some income, make deving even cheaper, and then 28, 29, 30. Go ahead and click this button again. And then that's enough. Now we just need to go back to the Protect Trade Edict and we'll be in good shape. We'll definitely take more Patriarch Authority. Patriarch Authority is way too good to give up. The Polish and Lithuanians are taking care of business. And, oh, almost clicked a button we didn't want to. We probably want the... actually, neither one of those really matter. Probably would be better off with the Patriarchs losing some influence, though, so... Let's go with the Boyars. Can we change this edict back yet? in September we can. It was worth a shot. We'll just flee. There's a lot of ships involved in this. The Poles seem to be having some issues getting the Teutons out of this war. They just need to siege down those provinces and we'll be in good shape. Eu4, I don't think so. I think we'll go with a re-election again. Northern Baltic Sea, 20% or more trade power. I mean, once we get some provinces sieged, we could get that. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what we can do. Okay, they're working on sieging down the Livonians. Ryazan is being attacked for subjugation from Muscovy. I think I'm going to have to decline this. It's A-okay with me, though. We still have our Polish alliance. That's the one that matters. So Riga wants out of the war. We can actually end this spy network. We don't need it. So Riga. So I have a mission for Riga, and I can have them owned by a subject. I think it is well worth my time to vassalize them, force religion on them, take their money. And the reason it's worth my time for that is Riga has a really nice mission tree. I feel like I'm a little biased towards it, but I just love myself a Rigan vassal. We can also, this will allow us to slap down some strong duchies, which will give us 2 more Diplo slots. One's taken up by Riga, but the other one will be used in due time. We can go ahead and pull these boys off now. The Teutons, I'm just going to take a big chunk of money from them and some war reps. I would like to get them to transfer trade power. It's going to take a minute, but those sieges should end quickly, I would think. Take care of those armies. Move some base tax to Novgorod. Did I ever switch the edict back? I did not, so we'll switch to the Protect Trade Edict. We just need to save up our money and we can take the institution. We got the trade power in the Baltic region. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So we're definitely going to want to swap ourselves to... Oh, he's a +2 guy who's half price. We'll do it anyway. I thought he was a +1 guy. Come on, Poland, finish this siege. I need the Republican tradition, so I'm going to take it. I know, Livonias, I know, you guys want out of this war. I understand. So they would give me Königsberg. I might take Königsberg from them. That's a little disconnected, though. No, I'm going to give that up as an option, and we're just going to do this. We'll go ahead and... have you guys annul your alliance with Denmark. And Mecklenburg. Boom. Very good. That war's over. And now, just to finish off what we're doing up here, I could vassalize the Livonians. They might be useful for us, but they'd be a different religion and everything. I think I'm going to be better off just take what I can from them, humiliate them, and take whatever money I can get from them. We'll take it in the form of war reps mostly, though. And then core up them provinces. And we are in good shape. So, I think that's a good place to end the episode. If you liked the episode, I'd appreciate a like. If you really liked it, I would appreciate a subscription. And I really hope to see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.